okay, right?
This one is recording as well. What, how long is your performance?
Not so long.
We're like 5 minutes or so.
Oh.
And this is all for us trying out,
Mm-hmm.
because it's the first time we're actually putting things together.
Okay.
So yeah, we are trying out, but maybe it works this time.
Okay.
You never know.
Yeah.
I'm going to record this.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Oh,
It's
a
been-
little long.
It's been a minute or something.
Well,
Yeah,
start
start
again.
fresh, yeah.
It can get chilly now because we had to open the doors because it smelled really all fire like in there.
Yeah.
If you feel a draft, it's because the doors are now open.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just felt that. Yes, I Okay, so ritual as presence. The T is to experience the 8 pains of life and the pain of the over-attachment to our senses. So the ingredients are ashwagandha, which is to balance out the extremes of desire and want. Lemon balm, which soothes the nervous system when it is tired from overstimulation. Chamomile is calming on our system to bring us down into these moments. Hawthorn calms the heart. It slows it down when we are too driven, and it speeds it up when we are no longer connected to our senses. Rose is the lover's calmness to remind us of our present moments rather than the ideas that we dream of. Lavender is to amplify the calming effects of the herbs, so we enter our body, slowing down to the time of now. And sage is to remind us of the wisdom of ritual and the wisdom of being in the present. And And the poem, presence, our pre-sense, that which comes before, our realization, that conscious feeling, conscious seeing. How do we know before we know? The electricity of our biofield, the conductivity of touch, water, electric, neurotransmitters. The liquid in our systems start to vibrate. Our senses transforming to translate. Behold, and it moves. A ripple effect, an internal sensing. To visual exterior, before it happens. A delay. It's late. A moment to catch. Catch what? Pressure. Sure. Are you sure? Sense. Scent. Was it scent? Taste. Test. The uncertainty a test. Sight. Sight. To make sure you are in the right sight. Can you recognize this presence? Can you cognize its essence? Do you make time for presence? To catch it before it realizes?
Were you waiting for the visuals to change? Is that nothing?
No, I'm just trying to do the whole pin to pause type thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And how come it's not on your face?
It's because they're here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Saskia's projectors are short throw, so they
Oh.
don't need so much space.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Maybe you explain a bit to her about the images that you created. Because it's a really nice story.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
So this is the wood grain on a table in a restaurant in Berlin from a few years ago, and I made these repetitive patterns. This one is the oak trees in Bergen on the dunes next to Danvermark. I don't know if you're local to the area.
No, I live in Berlin actually.
Oh, okay, fine. Funny. And then this one is part of my tea branding. It's for the red tent tea, which is for periods. And so I create these repetitive patterns from the tea, and then I zoom in, and somehow using the brain mechanisms of predictions, or seeing these faces, or maybe like a Rorschach test,
Yeah.
I keep on finding these characters or these symbols or visuals. And so I turned it into a two-tone textile piece
Okay.
where I've got the colours, so you can see where I've embroidered, and then embroidered it with like gold lame and this Danish cotton from the 70s. And then this is the echinacea that's been grown in the garden here.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice, like, when you're talking about the teas, you know, it's like you've got what's inside there.
Yeah, exactly. And then some of Saskia's pieces are also here as well.
I think they're going to change like in 10 seconds or so.
Okay.
If not, I have to do something.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah. And so I think these are absolutely incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you create those?
These are these are AI images. First I make moving images which I program digitally, and I put this in an AI system which is on my computer, so I don't use apps or something online, but everything local on my computer. And that's not me. I don't know what that is. I just I gave them I give it prompts, a lot of prompts, which keep. Actually, I built a system which just keeps generating movement, browsing through prompts, and also making images, which in the end become a movie.
Yeah.
So it's
It's like larvae growing and stuff like this.
yeah. So what I try to do, because what I like to work with AI, but I don't like the fact that AI is very much human-centered.
Yeah.
So it's very much trained on faces and on people, and it's also very easily trying to make faces and people for you. What I want to, my work should not be about people, humans, because there's so much more than just people, right? We're part of this very large ecosystem.
Yeah.
We're just 1% of the whole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we couldn't exist with all the our microbiome and everything that's happening around us. So it's really hard to use AI without getting all these faces. So what I try to do is take an AI model or train my own model and just try to squeeze it and manipulate it in a way that it makes not people, not faces, and also not something that is too recognizable. But always stays in some part. It's almost something, but it's not really something, and then it's changing. So it stays there in this really abstract place, and also because evolution is often part of my inspiration. So I also wanted to keep continuing and keep evolving in a way.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I think also that just not really knowing, not fully catching what it is.
Yeah.
That whole thing is also what this performance is about.
Yeah.
We're not fully sure what it truly is, but that's also presence. Like what is
Yeah, it's
being
more
present.
sensing than
Yeah.
But
It's not about the end product, it's about
it's always about the process. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
it is.
and your mind wants to finish this,
Yeah.
and it just can't.
Yeah.
And it's
And it's actually really hard to make something to stay in that zone, in that gray zone of not being too exact. It's harder. It's harder to make something that is not exactly something than it is to make something with AI. So I'm always like just trying to manipulate, trying to stay in certain areas, which is also kind of a sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really difficult practice actually to stay within the lines.
Yeah, or to stay without the lines. Yeah,
Yeah,
actually to steer away from all these. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, because it keeps you out of the expectation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You expect something to happen and then it changes, so your expectation is never met, and
Yeah.
it feels very satisfactory
Yeah.
in a certain way.
Yeah. This is actually really interesting for my whole life. Essence seems to be about destroying expectation and not meeting expectation, and that how someone deals with the expectation not being met is the lesson somehow.
Yeah.
And that's the experience. And then somehow like softly holding someone's hand and guiding them through that like lack of expectation being met.
And it's not going to happen, so you have to surrender to whatever is coming without any prediction or conviction or mindset or
But how do you get rid of expectation? Because it's often linked to a desire or, something that you want and that's why you expect it. So,
Yeah, good question.
I mean, you
I think we're
just stop
still-
desiring.
No, but you still desire, you say like, that's what I want. The how is part of the expectation.
Yeah.
The goal is the expectation, but actually you need to like live with the universe in a way that you're co-creating with it and say, okay, I want to do this performance. My dream is to have these like parts coming out, and Saskia's like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing. And it's like,
Yeah.
cool, okay. And that's the universe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and Saskia may want something and then tells me, and I'm like, well, I can do this, and that's the universe co-creating with her through me. So,
Yeah.
but also right now, my whole journey and my whole experience is about letting go of expectation, and it's like, okay, so I grieve for it, like the whole expectation of what romance can look like. I release that because what I'm gonna constantly be
it's so hard.
disappointed by it because that's not what the other one can bring. But
Yeah.
then what I experience with what that one can bring is something so otherworldly from what I've experienced. So maybe that's just what it's meant to be.
I had a thought when you asked the question. A couple of years ago, I had a business coach.
Yeah.
because I run a business. And she said, what is your goal with us meeting and with your coaching? What do you want to achieve as a business owner?
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't think of something. And so, yeah, you want to make like 50K a month, da 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 da. No, I just want to feel professional. I just want to feel
Mm-hmm.
being professional in my business. And there was something, she had to like change her perspective with me, because for me it was not about rational physical goals. It was
It was an emotional.
an emotional goal that I wanted to achieve.
Yeah.
And I think that also has to do with expectation. My expectation is not to be like a very rich woman. My expectation is to be a very good businesswoman and making other people's products so beautiful, so nice.
Yeah.
And that also has to do with the organic movement that you have, the interaction that you have. Like you two also have organic interaction to create something.
What do you need?
Huh?
What do you need?
What I need is a toilet. So do you know where I can find one? Is
Yeah.
it's at the outside loop.
Yeah, that's probably the closest.
Yeah.
If you need to pee, go in the bushes.
Yeah.
No, then it's the outside one. If
I don't
not,
like to pee in the bushes.
Yeah,
Is
I
it?
know.
But it's better than the outside one. You think?
I don't know. I haven't.
Oh, then it's gonna rain so much anyway, just wash
Yeah.
it away.
Yeah, but it's also like getting naked in the
Yeah,
bushes.
it's cold. But isn't the outside toilet also outside?
That's also cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then there's also one up the way where those buildings are.
Are you staying here for a while?
Yeah.
Because I don't like to leave
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
here
no,
without
I'll stay
moving.
here.
Yeah. But then I'll also go and have a look at the house as well to see what's going on there.
Yeah, but are you leaving now?
No.
You stay here until I get back,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's also super nice just to see this.
Well, are you gonna do this later on today?
Yeah, again at 5 o'clock. Because I've got my whole house open.
Ah, you live here.
I live in the town.